Well, I can tell you that after the Michigan State game, we were excited to get back on the court, and I thought we really competed at a much higher level as far as intensity and toughness. We still don't execute what we need to win a game like this. And the good thing is we got guys that want to get better and will get better throughout the year. So we will be better the more we get a chance to play together. Like everybody in college basketball, a lot of new guys and a lot of blending, a lot of trusting that goes into that. But really proud of how our guys bounced back from Michigan State, and we played a much tougher game. And from that, execution comes in, and credit Duke, they executed, played better. 8 turnovers is tremendous. I tell you, that's one thing nobody compliments Coach Shire enough on, with as many new people, young team, to be one of the best in the country at taking care of the ball is really an outstanding feat for them, and that was a big difference in my opinion, was our 14 turnovers versus their 8.
Scott, you mentioned the execution. There was a 5-minute stretch there late in the game where y'all went between the field goals. I mean, what did you see during that stretch?
Yeah, we had some looks that were you could have made, and were some were good shots, but we stopped sharing the ball. I think when we got our lead and when we were playing our best, we were hitting the roller, we were hitting for threes, and then at that point, I think we started trusting ourselves a little bit, which is what good players do. They trust themselves, but you got to trust your teammates too and get them shots, and you got to have the salt and pepper. You can't just have all salt. So we didn't move the ball well enough during that stretch, and whenever something happens, part of it's on us, part of it's credit to Duke and the job they've done. And I mean, it's a blessing being in New York over the holidays, and it's great for our fans, great for our players, something they'll always remember. Obviously, the ending of the game is not a good memory, but it's a great experience. I want to thank everyone at Madison Square Garden for their hospitality as well.
We have questions for Jacoby, please.
Jacoby, started the second half. You hit a big three. You hit kind of a little reverse over Filipowski. I mean, did you come in that second half with kind of the mindset to try to be aggressive?
Yeah, the coaches ever since the last game just been preaching to me, be aggressive. I just tried to come out with energy. I knew coming into halves, either team can get punched in the mouth, and I just wanted it to be us doing the punching. So tried to just come out, give energy for the team, and just keep going from there.
Jacoby, that swing that they had, they went on a 9-0 run. Looking back on it, what one or two factors, either in the midst of that or just preceding it, do you think led to really turning and pivoting in that moment?
Like Coach was saying, execution, and we just got to know the scout. We got caught up in different things on the court, and which we let their playmakers make plays, and you never want that to happen. So I think it just comes down to us knowing the scout and just doing better, focusing during the game.
Jacoby, obviously the result doesn't go down how y'all want, but what was that environment like to play in?
It's a blessing. As a kid, everybody dreams of, one, playing Duke, and then a lot of people, if you're a hooper, you want to play at the Garden. We just got best of both worlds, I mean, we just did both. So it was a great environment. Appreciate the fans for coming out and supporting us. We noticed those type of things. But at the end of the day, God put this in this position, and we're just gonna be grateful for it.
Jacoby, talk about the impact that even C can have on the court. I mean, it was so clear, especially in that first half, fellow freshmen coming in. How much easier does he make life for you guys?
Who?
Even C.
Oh yeah, Eve. He had a great game. He came out rebounding. He being physical, being aggressive. We did a lot of rebounding lately, and he came out and showed that. I just want him to keep it up, going to the season, because he's a big piece for us. And if he can do that every game, that'd be something we would like. So he had a great game, and we appreciate him throughout the whole thing.
Scott, what was Filipowski? Obviously, he's a tough guy to guard, but obviously he had some great plays too. Was the foul trouble tough to kind of match up?
I tell you, who gave him a great lift was Ryan Young. I mean, he came in and he was huge. So he deserves a lot of credit for his play. Filipowski's a Player of the Year candidate for a reason. He's a real tough matchup, and I thought at times we did a decent job on him to hold him to 13 points, 5 for 14. And going into the game, if you could say it'd be 5 for 14, 0 for 2 from 3, would you take that? 13 points, probably say yes. And McCain really hurt us with the 21 points, and I thought that 3 hit in the corner by the bench was really big, and that one was on us. We did a bad job following the scouting report on that one.
Coach, how important is it playing at Madison Square Garden, knowing that some of the highlights and like landmark moments in Baylor history, basketball history, came here at Madison Square Garden, especially given the depths that the program had hit about 15, 20 years ago? Like, how important is it to,
Yeah, cutting down nets, winning the NIT championship in 2013 is something that I think all the Baylor family will always remember. I know my family will remember that. With our players, Sweet 16, runner-up in the Garden. This experience, I mean, you play basketball, you win some, you lose some. But the opportunity to play in the Mecca of college basketball, or Mecca of basketball, is something that I know is a great opportunity for them. We're blessed to be able to do it.
Anything else? We good?